Creatures of the Night book tag, which was created by Katie Tastic on Katie Tastic. The Katie Tastic. Her. You know, she's great. We all love her. So yeah, Creatures of the Night book tag. This is going to be about 10 supernatural creatures, which I have up here on my laptop, which you can't see, but here it is. 10 creatures that I've got up on my laptop, so I can then do the tag. So yes, number 1, vampire. I have all my books there. And the vampire book I chose was The Saga of Darren Shan's Vampire Blood, which is the first book in the series. Well, the first 3. This is the first bind up. And this follows Darren Shan, allegedly. But he gets changed into a vampire in exchange for... I'm pretty sure it's saving his best friend's life, you know. So he gets changed into a half vampire in this book, and then later becomes a full vampire. Oops, spoiler. But yeah, this is such a good book, and it's such a good vampire series, apart from the ending. Don't talk about the ending, but this book, the rest of them are really good, apart from the last one. But yeah, it's just a really good book. It's a quite fun read. It's quite short. It's through like 400 pages. 400 pages, and that's 3 books. So, you know, I've read standalones that are longer than that. But yes, Vampire Blood by Darren Shan is a vampire book that's very good, and we should all read because no one seems to have read this book very much. Next, number 2, we have Werewolf, which I literally have about 3 books for, because either it was going to be Twilight or Raised by Wolves by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which I read. It was quite a good book, actually. It was a decent book. I mean, I've got the second one. I haven't read the third one. I don't know if I will, but Raised by Wolves, Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It's about werewolves. That's the reason why I picked it. Well, it's about Bryn, and she meets that werewolf. She's part of like a werewolf pack, but she's not a werewolf. So that's kind of what it is. Very short synopsis. So yeah, werewolf book, Raised by Wolves. No way, though, eh? Now, the third one is Zombie. And as someone who has a deep, deep hatred for zombies, literally my biggest fear in life is zombies, so I was very limited in what I could pick. So, I picked The Titan's Curse. Percy Jackson and The Titan's Curse. Because this kind of has the grey-faced zombie thing, skeletal men. They're kind of like zombies. I don't have much else, so I chose this one. Plus, it's another reason to pick up a Percy Jackson book. Because, you know, this is my favourite book of the first series. It's one of my favourite books by Rick Riordan, full stop. So, I just wanted to pick this one up, show you Percy Jackson, because Percy Jackson's great and you should all read it. I mean, why haven't you? What are you doing if you haven't read this book? Well, not this one specifically. Well, this one specifically, and the rest. Just, you know, read Percy Jackson. And this one kind of has zombies in it. Kind of, if that interests you. They're only kind of zombies, though, so... Sorry, I just don't have any zombie books. 4 is Ghost. And Ghost I struggled with, because once again, I don't have any Ghost books. I didn't want to pick another City of... blah blah blah. You know, Mortal Instrument, Shadowhunter Chronicles book. Because I picked one of those for later. So I didn't want to use another one. So, the one I picked was The Serpent's Shadow by Rick Riordan, which is part of the Kane Chronicles, which no one seems to have talked about on BookTube, but I love the Kane Chronicles, great series. This one kind of has the ghost of Setne in it. Seton, whatever you want to call him, or Kamawasa, is the other name. But he's a ghost, kind of, in this book. He's kind of a ghost, he's a spirit. And it has the kind of spirit of the protagonist's mums in it, so it's kind of got ghosts in it. Kind of. Best I could do. Don't have many ghost books. It was either going to be that or another Percy Jackson book, so, you know. Okay, so yeah, Serpent's Shadow. I'm not going to tell you anything about the plot because it's the 3rd book in the series. Next up is sorcery kind of beings, witch, warlock, spellcaster things. And I picked Superior Saturday by Garth Nix, which is part of the Keys to the Kingdom series, which I absolutely adore. It's such a good series, and people should read it more. But this has got Superior Saturday in it, and who is the self-proclaimed superior sorceress of the house. And it's got loads of other magical bits in it, and she is the main sorceress, so I suppose she is the spellcaster character in this, which is the main She's the one you see use the most magic, though Arthur uses quite a bit in this one as well. Tiny spoiler that is. But yes, Superior Saturday, Sorcery, great book. All of you should read it. Keys to the Kingdom. This is the 6th book out of 7, so I can't give you any plot hints. Though I can tell you the premise of the whole thing. Well, Arthur discovers on the Monday that he is heir to the whole universe. That sounds really cheesy, but it's really good. Trust me, it's really good. Next, 6 is Fairy or Fae. But I don't have many fairy books, but I do have the Artemis Fowl, the Opal Deception. I also have the Arctic Incident, also in the Artemis Fowl series. I have read more. It's quite a nice little series. It's kind of middle grade. It's a middle grade series about fairies and a fairy underworld. And Artemis is a supervillain, and so, you know, he is just evil. He's a bad character, but he's the protagonist, and it's great. And he's got fairy friends, and it's great. I mean, the main character is Artemis, but there's Holly. She's a fairy. Opal. I think it's Opal. Yeah. Opal is not a fairy. She is, but she's not in this one. It's very confusing. As much as I can remember anyway. But yes, fairy. I don't remember much about this series, but it's got fairies in it. Now, next up is Demon. 7 is Demon. And I picked Beck, also by Darren Shan, but part of the Demon Artist series, which I haven't read, but I have read Beck, which is the 3rd book, because it functions kind of alone by itself as well. It's different. It doesn't follow on from the first 2, so Beck's different. But it's definitely got demons in it because it's part of the Demon Artist series. So if it didn't have demons, I'm remembering it wrong. I'm 99% sure there's demons in this book. Don't remember much about it apart from Beck being a kind of sorcerer, witchy kind of character. So, but there's definitely demons because they get hunted by demons or the demons attack them, something like that. But yes, Beck's got demons in it, I think. Next is Angel. 8 is Angel. So the one book I could think of that definitely has an angel in there at the moment is City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. Because if you don't know why there's an angel in this, you need to go read the series, because this whole series is amazing. I only read it this year. I marathoned it. It was amazing. Just never read. I don't think. I have read books that quickly. I've never read a book series that I didn't think I liked, because I didn't like City of Bones that much when I first attempted to read it. Attempted to reread it, soared through the whole series. So yeah, City of Glass. It's got an angel in it. Great book. You should all read the Cassandra Clare books. Anything by Cassandra Clare is now on my must-buy because she's that good. So, City of Glass has got an angel in it. Number 9 is Alien. Oh, I'm disappointed with myself. 9 is Alien. I picked the I'm Number 4 book by Pittacus Law. That's not his real name, pseudonym. But this has got an alien in it. The Lorien are all aliens, and there's 2 Lorien in this book. There was a film of it. This is the film version of it, because that's got Alex Pettyfer on the front cover. But the film version was okay. But the book I read after the film, but oh well. But I've read 3 books out of the 4 that have been released. Probably not gonna read any more because I'm not really into that anymore. But got aliens in it. And number 10 is Superpowered Humans. So, the books that I chose for this, I chose a book, but I'm going to just say the whole series. It is the Gone series by Michael Grant. And you may be wondering why I looked at them and said, oh, when I picked up Alien. Because this also has an alien in it later on, kind of alien-esque character. But yes, Gone has got superpowered humans. If you don't know what happens, it's about Perdido Beach, which is a fictional place where all the adults disappear overnight. Well, not overnight, in a minute, they just disappear. And there's children that are left have to try and run this community whilst they're under attack by various things, and some of them develop powers, and the powers make the book really interesting. I mean, the main character Sam has powers, the main villain in this book has powers, Kane. So yes, good book, good series, and it's yellow, so that's why it's cool. It's got different colour pages, they all do, because this is the UK edition. I don't think the American ones do actually, but yes, Gone has superpowered humans. So now I'm going to... No, I'm not. Okay, yes, that's the end of the Creature of the Night tag. Bit of Rocky Horror Show for you there. Rocky Horror Picture Show, that's what it's called. So yes, that is the Creatures of the Night tag. Thank you for watching. Bye!